Okay. Oops. Let me pause. I need more pressure. Okay, here we go. 3.2. We are solving. Yesterday we did adding and subtracting, right? Intruder alert, adding and subtracting. Today we are solving equations by guess. Yes. Multiplying and dividing. That is really blurry. There, that's better. Okay, multiplying and dividing. Okay, it's the exact, that reason I don't have that many notes is because it's the exact same thing as yesterday. I've already taught you intruder alert, but this time we're doing multiplication and dividing. So, for example, you're going to isolate variable today by multiplying or dividing on both sides of the equal sign. Basically, do opposite. So we're isolating the variable, meaning getting it all by itself. And in intruder alert, who are you?
The letter.
The variable, the letter. Yep. Both of y'all correct. And the front door is the equal sign. Okay.
The cop is the answer.
No, the cop is the dude on the outside, on the other side of the equal sign.
Yeah.
That's not the answer.
It is.
The answer is whatever the variable is.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Are you talking about when the equation's written?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Now, pretty soon, I can't remember if pre-algebra does this. Algebra 1 definitely. Pre-algebra may. You may have a whole gang of intruders. They may be on the outside, fighting with the cop, and on the inside. Oh, yeah.
Poor cop.
Yeah.
He's backup.
Especially if it's like a 2-year-old or 3-year-old. Okay, here we go.
We had a negative 2-year-old, a negative 4-year-old yesterday.
The
fetus.
It's just because it's gonna be
baby.
born in 2 years.
He's the fetus.
Okay, here we
No,
go.
months. 4 months.
Here we go.
You just said fetus.
X over 3 equals 8. Oh, goodness. Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready?
No.
All right. No. Do you have a question? No. Okay. First, no. Do you have a question? No. Okay.
Yeah, can I do it?
No. First, who is the cop? I tell you.
The 8-year-old.
The 8-year-old. Kelly, what's the front door? Equal sign. Joseph, who's the intruder? 3. 3-year-old intruder. Tanner, who are you? X. Madeline, what operation? I do that for 8th grade, so I thought I'd do for you. What operation is taking place right here? Thank you. It is division. The X and the 3, that's division. So, Madeline, what's the opposite? Multiplication. So, who again, Joseph, is the intruder? 3. So, we're going to multiply both sides by 3 because we got to get rid of the 3-year-old. We're eliminating the 3-year-old.
Just keep him out. Bam.
So then I'm left with X equals, what is 8 times 3, everyone?
24.
And there's your answer.
Officer, I adopted that child in self-defense.
Yeah. That's a...
If a 3-year-old came in and was trying to kill you, wouldn't you kill it?
I mean, okay.
Check it down.
All right. Calm down. The violence in my class. Okay. Now, let's look at this again. Does anyone have questions as to what we did?
Nope.
Whenever, it looks like it's just a fraction, right? But that means division. So the opposite of dividing is multiplying. So we're multiplying both sides by 3 because that will eliminate the 3. And you have isolated the variable And 8 times 3 is 24.
Do we ever have remainders of like?
No, not with this. Yeah, see, not nice.
What about division?
Okay, let me ask you something.
If you get a remainder, you get it wrong.
Yeah, let me ask something. Could you check to make sure you're correct?
Yeah.
If they say X is 24, then let's go back and replace that X with 24 and rewrite your problem. 24 divided by 3, is that 8?
Yeah.
Then that checks. I have, yesterday the Algebra 1 students had a monster test over this stuff. They didn't learn it for the first time, so that we took it up a notch. It's a lot of decimals and fractions and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy. They were all brain fried. But the thing is, some of my students will they work through lunch. They sat in here and ate no lunch yesterday and worked on this test. And what I watched, a lot of them were going back and plugging it in and making sure they're correct. Those kids made A's. They truly made A's. And I told them, I said, you went back, you spent every minute, and you literally took every one of your answers and replaced the variable from the beginning, reworked it to make sure. One student did that, and they said, Miss Rogers, I replaced it to check, but I'm getting a different answer. And I laughed because when they went to check it, they made a mistake there. They had the correct answer, but then when they went to check it, they made a mistake in checking. And they said, so do I need to do it a third time? And I laughed and said, no, you had it right the first time. When you're checking it, you did it wrong. And so that's why I tell my students, communicate with me. Communicate with me. Because yeah, you did it. You did it. So keep in mind, if you want to take the time of checking, it will be beneficial. Yes, it's time consuming, but it will a lot of times catch your mistakes. All right, let's do another one. And this one, boy and girls, I'm putting a star because today is Kelly's birthday and she's a star. Yesterday was Madeline's birthday. She was a star.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this. Negative X equals 37. Oh, no. That looks weird. Do you think that negative sign should go right there in front of that variable?
No.
By the tone of my voice, you should know the answer is no. No. You cannot have, when you get an answer kind of like this, you cannot have a negative there. So you know what you do? Anyone want to guess? Okay, Ty, you had your hand up?
Make it into a fraction.
Nope. Anyone else want to guess? Kelly? Make this into a positive? Just take it away? Well, you got to do something, right? Tanner? No. Madeline? Let me show y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you. You get rid of it, like Kelly said, make it a positive, and you bring it over to whatever's on that side. And there's your answer. What if I had negative A equals negative 4? What if the thing on the other side is negative? So can we have a negative variable?
No.
No. So this becomes a positive, and the 4 becomes a bingo.
Double negative.
Yeah, man. Double negative becomes a positive. I love algebra. It's still algebra. So any questions about that?
No, man.
Hopefully y'all will never, ever forget the star. Kelly's birthday that wasn't announced. And the fact that you can never have a negative variable. You take away the negative and apply it to the answer on the other side. If this was positive, it becomes negative.
Every time we do this, I'm going to think of the yen
Yeah, man. Okay, here we go. Open your books to page 96.
I'm getting a new teacher. And I'm gonna like,
You gotta say, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go to school and have a new math teacher and be like, what is going on here?
Now just in the middle of class.
Tanner, quit throwing your stuff all over the place.
Now just in the middle of class in my new school and be like, yeah, man. Because I know what school I'm going to next year.
Okay, look, rabbit hole, rabbit hole. Stop talking.
Shit, I know what school I'm going to next
But
year.
you can say, I will tell you after we learn math. Actually, people have asked me to go there. I actually was offered a job I can't say on camera. Another private school. And I turned them down 2 years in a row
Okay.
to work at this wonderful school called Eagle Heights.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You know what, Atalia? You and Joseph still do not have your books open. You're busy yakking. Well, Joseph isn't. He's busy listening. But you're busy yakking and not opening your book and wasting time, precious algebra time. Okay, no, I know. But too bad.
Can I start?
No, because you keep talking. Shh. Well, thank you for being quiet now. Kelly, it's her birthday. Okay.
Birthday, Kelly. So
I know. I'm going to be very special to Madeline and Kelly since Madeline, we were rushing yesterday. And so I'm going to be special to them. Okay, 8.
You know, social media Tanner in like a couple months.
Yeah, I am.
4 days
And Joseph too. And then y'all are going to be all special to me on my birthday.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
Yes.
April 10th.
April 10th.
YouTube followers, my birthday is April 10th. You will find my Amazon wish list on my Proto page.
at www.protopage.com/BethRogers.
All right, here we go. Kelly.
5.
No. We're on number 8. I don't know.
How are they going to send it? To school?
Shh. No, it has my address. Okay, Kelly. Who are you?
We are busy.
Very good. Who is the intruder?
7.
So we need to get rid of who?
7.
So what operation is taking place?
Division.
And so what's the opposite of division?
Multiplication.
So what are we multiplying on both sides?
7 and 5.
Where do you see 5? You keep
yelling.
yelling 5, and I'm like, okay, I don't see it.
Because if you multiply 5 by 7, you get 4.
No. 5 divided by 7 is not 40.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what are we dividing both sides by?
Multiplying.
Okay. What'd I say?
Dividing.
What am I multiplying both sides by?
Multiplying by 7.
Yeah, because we want to get rid of the intruder. The intruder is dividing with with you. So the opposite is multiplying. So we're going to multiply both sides by 7 because we got to cancel that out. So Kelly, quick math. 40 times 7. What's 0 times 7?
0 times 7. Oh, 0.
And then what's 7 times 4?
28.
There's your answer. Now, instead of 5, if you were to put 208, because it says z equals 208, so if you were to go back and put 280 there, 280 divided by 7 is 40. 5 divided by 7, that is not 40. See why checking it's good?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions?
Where did the 5 come from?
In her brain. I'll tell you. Where do you think it came from? Okay. Any questions? No questions. Kelly, do you understand?
It came from all the coffee.
Okay, Madeline. 10. Negative C equals negative 13. What is the answer?
Well.
Wait. Is there an intruder?
No, but you.
Is there kind of an intruder?
Well, yeah.
Does something not
the
belong?
negative sign.
Okay. So
you have to take the negative sign, move it over to the other negative sign, make it into a positive. So it would be C equals positive 13.
She is correctamundo. Very good. Because really, if you think about it, Tanner, that negative is the intruder. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Joseph.
She's like, I'm just gonna over you.
What did I do to you?
25 plus y equals negative 10. Very good, Joe. 25 is the intruder. So how do I get rid of the intruder so that I'm safe and sound in my little home? Why? Why, Joe? Why am I subtracting it on both sides? Very good, because this is, now this, remember yesterday I told you, is a very, very common mistake. When there's no sign in front of the number, that will confuse students. Okay, maybe not this group, but I have seen it in every class I've ever taught. Because a lot of times they know it just slips their mind. So he's correct. This is a positive 25, so the opposite is negative 25. He is correct, and we're doing it on both sides. So then, Joe, what is the answer? Very good. Excelente.
My handwriting is done.
I know. I saw it. Okay. Italia, I won't pick on you anymore. Negative 240. We're on number 16, by the way. Negative 240 equals negative 20a. Oh, Italia. What is the front door? I have my Algebra 1 students, because their problems are a little bit uglier than these. I call them hairy. They're hairy problems. Okay. Ugly. Oh, no. Harry Potter, I'm too old. That was like, I don't know anything about Harry Potter. Okay. So, Italia, who are you? You're A. Who's the intruder? Okay. So what, now all y'all pay attention. Tanner, pay attention. What operation is taking place with the negative 20 and the A? Thank you. This can be confusing too. She's correct. Remember, when the number's right next to the letter, we're multiplying. So, Italia, what is the opposite of multiplying? So we're going to divide both sides by what? Ah, do you know that was some mistakes on their test yesterday? They put on there this. Do you see what's wrong with that? That's right. I'm telling you, 2 kids yesterday forgot to say negative 20, and it gave them the wrong answer. They got that you divide both sides by 20, but they forgot the negative sign. Make sure you don't do that, because if this was a positive, your answer is going to be completely different. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. But the correct answer, negative divided by negative, is a. So that's why they got some wrong. Okay, so Italia, what does A equal?
Positive 12.
Positive 12. So there, right there, there's common mistakes that happen on a problem like this. And we just discussed them. So don't be careful and watch for the common mistakes. Any questions about 16? And again, you can go back and substitute that 8 with the 12, multiply the 2 together to see if you get the right answer. Okay? All right. Or real quickly, if I was substituting, if I were to write negative 20, oh, it's right next to A, 12.
No.
2012.
It has to have parentheses. 2012.
Okay, do you see how that makes a world of a difference?
Yes, ma'am.
What if I were to write, oh, this is a positive 12.
Well, now you're adding.
Because, do you see common mistakes here?
Multiplication.
You got to be careful with that. It's that attention to detail. That's why we do those warm-ups. I'm trying to get y'all to do that. All right, 18, Tanner. You are my next victim. X divided by 3 equals negative 33.
We do 3 times 3.
So we're multiplying 3 on both.
Both sides.
Very good. Why? Why, Tanner? Why did you choose to multiply?
Because X divided by 3.
Because we are dividing here, so the opposite is multiplying. Excelente. So then I have X equals,
11. Negative 11.
are we dividing or multiplying? So then negative times a positive is going to give you a negative. And 3 times 3 is? 3 times 3 is? So what's my answer?
Negative 99.
Excellent. Any questions? Okay. I think I'm going to spare y'all today just because I'm in a good mood. And we're not going to do some of those word problems down there. So y'all better be good children today. I mean it. Y'all better be.
I was thought that was 96 through 98.
Yeah, man.
No,
We're doing. Look.
Wow.
Hold on. That's page numbers. Okay, just making sure. You're doing numbers 7 through. Odd. That's 8 problems. And then numbers 45 to 53 odd. This is due Friday. And you have I'm looking on the board, you have a quiz on Monday. Okay, the quiz is going to be over 3.1. Today's 3.2, and then tomorrow's 3.3.
So pretty much just introductory.
Bingo!